Have you ever pondered the parallels between the Hasidic Jews and the Amish, two communities that seem worlds apart? Two groups, each with their distinct cultural and religious identities, yet bound by a common thread of spiritual devotion. Hasidism, a religious movement within Judaism, originated in the 18th century in western Ukraine and Poland, spreading throughout Eastern Europe and now primarily found in Israel and the United States. On the other hand, the Amish, traditionalist Anabaptist Christians, trace their roots back to a schism in Switzerland in 1693 and are now mostly settled in the United States and Canada. Both communities share an insular worldview, preferring to maintain their unique cultures and religions, limiting interactions with the broader society. Despite the geographical and cultural distance between them, a shared emphasis on intergenerational continuity, family values and spiritual over intellectual pursuits binds them together. Despite their apparent differences, both communities share a profound commitment to their faith and traditions. The paradox of these two worlds, the Hasidic Jews and the Amish, lies in their striking similarities, offering us a fascinating study of cultural preservation and spiritual devotion. A simple glance might reveal a stark contrast, but a deeper look uncovers a shared simplicity in their lifestyle and dress. In the heart of the bustling streets of Brooklyn or the tranquil farmlands of Pennsylvania, you'll witness an intriguing spectacle of modesty and tradition. The Hasidic Jews, with their long black coats, wide-brimmed hats and side curls, and the Amish, with their plain clothing and distinctive bonnets and hats, are both communities that have chosen to embrace a way of life that stands in stark contrast to the fashion-forward ethos of our time. Their attire isn't merely a style statement, it's a tangible expression of their religious beliefs, a daily reminder of their commitment to a path of simplicity and modesty. The Hasidic Jews, for instance, adhere to the tzniut, a code that governs modesty, while the Amish follow the ordnung, a set of rules that dictate their dress and behavior. Despite living in a world that's constantly evolving and chasing after the latest trends, these communities have chosen to maintain a lifestyle that's uncomplicated and unadorned. They aren't influenced by the fleeting whims of fashion. Instead, they find beauty in simplicity, in the modesty of their attire, and in the quiet dignity of their way of life. Their attire, a silent testament to their faith, mirrors a lifestyle centered on simplicity and tradition. Language, a vibrant thread in the cultural fabric, serves as a strong bond within the Hasidic and Amish communities. In the heart of Hasidic life, Yiddish resonates, a language rich in history and spirit. This age-old tongue, born from the intertwining of Hebrew and German, permeates their daily life, from prayer to conversation, weaving a continuous thread of cultural identity. Just as Yiddish echoes through Hasidic households, the sound of Pennsylvania Dutch fills the air in Amish communities. A language with roots deep in the Germanic family tree, it's a living testament to the Amish's ancestral past. Despite the pressure of a rapidly changing world, these languages endure, passed down like heirlooms from generation to generation. These tongues, though distinct, share a common purpose. They stand as pillars of tradition, fortifying the cultural walls that safeguard these communities from the sweeping tides of modernization. Amidst a world of countless dialects, the persistent hum of Yiddish and Pennsylvania Dutch underscores their commitment to preserving their heritage. In the symphony of languages, the unique tongues of these communities echo their rich heritage. In a rapidly changing world, the Hasidic Jews and the Amish stand as steadfast guardians of their cultural heritage. These communities, separated by oceans and continents, share a remarkable commitment to preserving their distinctive ways of life. They resist the pull of external influences, choosing instead to maintain the traditions handed down through generations. This preservation is not only about rituals and practices, it's a preservation of values, of a unique worldview that sees the world not as an adversary to be conquered, but as a stage on which to perform their sacred duties. They see change not as an enemy, but as a challenge to be met with the steadfastness of their faith and the strength of their communities. In the heart of these communities, the importance of family and community support cannot be overstated. Every child is raised in the warmth of familial love, nurtured by the wisdom of the elders, and supported by the strength of the community. This web of relationships provides a solid foundation, a sense of belonging and purpose that helps them navigate the complexities of life. In preserving the past, they shape their future, ensuring their traditions live on in the hearts of the next generation. The Hasidic Jews and the Amish are not merely surviving in a modern world, they are thriving, preserving their unique cultures and continuing to add to the rich tapestry of human civilization. From the outside, they may appear as two distinct communities, yet an unseen bridge connects the Hasidic Jews and the Amish. Both groups echo a profound resonance with faith, spirituality, and a deep-rooted sense of community. Their worlds, though miles apart geographically, remain closely knit in the fabric of tradition and cultural preservation. The simplicity of the Amish lifestyle and the devout religious practices of the Hasidic Jews serve as a testament to their shared values. Both communities, cloaked in distinctive attire, speak a language unique to their heritage, further intertwining their paths on this unseen bridge. This bridge, invisible to the naked eye, is built on the pillars of insularity, spirituality, and a community-centric lifestyle. These pillars provide a foundation allowing both communities to resist the tide of modern influences and preserve their cultural identity. Moreover, their commitment to intergenerational continuity ensures that these shared values are passed down, like batons in a relay from one generation to the next. The bridge, though unseen, stands firm, a silent testament to their unwavering adherence to tradition. Though they walk different paths, the Hasidic Jews and the Amish share a journey, bound by their unwavering devotion to tradition and community.